There we go. We are recording. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So welcome everyone to our Monday night Zoom. It's Monday, September 18th, right? Yeah, September 18th. I've got my double diamond, Heather Almeida, here with me too. We are in the middle of a sip and sample party. We did this on Saturday, had a great turnout. So we said, let's just leave your table the way it is and let's do it again. So you can work this business from anywhere. You can stop what you're doing, get on Zoom. I love it. So my name is Heather Juneau. I'm a triple diamond with It Works. I've been with the business for about 4.5 years now. And I'm just saying this business is incredible. And I'm not just saying that to say it. I mean, this business has blessed me tremendously. Has let me be a stay-at-home mom with my babies. My husband is a stay-at-home dad, and that is all because of It Works. So it's just, I don't know. I mean, the company itself is debt-free. They are giving huge bonuses out to people. Me and my husband have earned $75,000 in bonuses alone, and it's just incredible. So needless to say, I am so happy that I chose It Works, and I'm an It Works lifer for life. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the weekly wrap-up. We're going to just kind of go over that. So I want to make sure everyone knows where to find the weekly wrap-up, and that is in your It Works Office app. So if you haven't downloaded that app, you need to do it ASAP because that's where you're going to get all the information you need and the tools you need to succeed. Each week, you're going to get a weekly wrap-up update in your app. It's going to look like that. And when you click on it, it's going to give you everything you need, all the announcements, all the, what's happening now. And so I'm going to just kind of run through that real fast for you and give you kind of a Cliff's Notes version. Gosh, they don't even have Cliff's Notes anymore. You just have Google. But for those of you that are old enough to know what Cliff's Notes are, that's what we're going to do right now. Cliff's Notes, a version of the weekly wrap-up. So first, it is Gives Back Week. So 18th through the 24th is Gives Back Week with It Works. And a couple examples of It Works Gives Back. I mean, you can pretty much do anything as a group and give back to any organization. And some examples, we did a mini boot camp in Sacramento last week. We sold raffle tickets for prizes like wraps and books and just some like training tools and building your business tools. And we ended up raising over $500 for Hurricane Harvey. I forget, that one just kind of swooped in. $500 for Hurricane Harvey relief, which is really exciting. $500 that we raised in a matter of hours. So that was incredible. And then last year during Gives Back Week, during one of our team wrap parties, we did a canned food drive for a homeless shelter in Sacramento, which is where we're from. And we're able to give back to that. So what we encourage is this week to Gives Back in some way. Get with your team and Gives Back and make sure that you are posting about it and you're using the hashtag Gives Back Week 17. So I'll repeat that. Make sure you're making it a public post so corporate can see you in action, and you're going to use the hashtag Gives Back Week 17, 17, okay? And let's see what else. So we have the Jeep giveaway still, which is really exciting. I know they're giving away 2 Jeeps. I don't know about you guys, but I would love that Jeep. I would be driving that Jeep around. I would be so excited. And the way you're going to earn entries for the Jeep giveaway is you're going to enroll at least one distributor, and you're going to help that distributor get 4 loyal customers in 30 days. And when you help that distributor get 4 loyal customers in 30 days, you're going to get 4 Jeep entries. That's a lot. Like, that's huge. I know personally, shout out to Tammy Bronk, who has 1 Jeep entry, so that's really exciting. And so make sure you're doing that. It's just until September, okay? What else? So go Ruby by September 30th for your first time ever, and you're going to get a free Ruby gift valued at $200 from the company. I have no idea what it is. If you guys know what it is, post pictures, share with us, but I don't know what the Ruby gift is yet, so that's really exciting as well. This weekend is Nashville Boot Camp. I so wish I could be at Nashville Boot Camp, because I know when I went to my first boot camp in Seattle, it was literally life-changing. I was able to see the vision. I got chills. It was just the most exciting thing I've ever been a part of. It was like a concert, but for It Works, and it was a tax write-off. So it was like, this is like the best of both worlds. Like, this is amazing. So if you are anywhere near Nashville, or you can hop on a plane and get there, there's still tickets available. You don't want to miss it. We're going to hear from our ambassador upline, Kay Souter, in a little bit, and she's going to kind of give us some little sneaky cheating, like telling us a little bit about what they're going to be announcing this weekend. I mean, she's not going to tell us like exactly, but she's going to be able to just kind of tell you guys to be paying attention to like the corporate page, Mark and Pam's Facebook page, and watching whatever big announcements are coming this weekend.
I actually went Ruby the first right after the first corporate event that I went to that same month. I went Ruby. So.
And that was green carpet, right?
No, I went Double Diamond after green carpet.
Oh yeah.
That 1 Team 1 Mission.
Oh, that's right. In Huntington Beach.
Yep.
Oh, gosh, you guys, we're not just saying these events are good just because, like, I totally forgot about the Huntington Beach 1 Team 1 Mission. Gosh, that was a few years ago. And who doesn't want to go to Huntington Beach for work, right? Like, yeah, she got to meet, oh my gosh, that event. So get to events, you guys. Like, do not miss them, okay? Like, if you can get there, you need to get there. Okay, make sure you guys are kind of giving your customers and maybe even distributors a heads up. There might be some shipping delays due to the hurricanes that have gone on. So if you get those customers that are like, hey, I ordered, a week ago and it's not here. Yes, it is technically 7 to 14 business days for regular shipping. But if there's a delay, let them know that, with the hurricanes and, everything going on, that there might be a slight delay. So I love our weekly wrap-up, you guys, because Dr. Dawn always does a post in the weekly wrap-up talking about a different product each week. So we kind of like highlights a product. So if you are one of those people that you don't want to talk about the products yet because you don't know about them all, then this is definitely, I'm not that person. I just started talking about them, and when somebody asked, I was like, I don't know, let's Google it. Like, I wasn't the person that needed to wait, but some people are. So use that weekly wrap-up. Go look at each week. Go look at the product that he's highlighting and take some notes down and see what it's about. This week he highlights the Fat Fighters, which, who doesn't love the Fat Fighters? Raise your hand, give us some love if you love Fat Fighters, right? They're incredible. Fat Fighters, you take them, he says in that email that they work best taken 15 to 60 minutes after you've eaten. I didn't know you could take them that soon. I was like, just waited an hour. So I'm like, okay, 15 minutes to 60 minutes after you eat. And it's going to just kind of help absorb some of those fats and carbs from a cactus-based plant. And then, White Pants approved. It works inside of your body, not outside of your body. And real quickly, I would like to know by show of hands maybe, who has never seen a Fat Fighter demo? Anybody? Not? I see a couple. Okay. So Heather Almeida, real quick, is going to show you guys real quickly how quickly you can do a Fat Fighter demo at a party or even online.
Hi, guys. Okay, so I love to do these at a party because it's so easy and it's such a helpful visual aid. So I get a wine glass with water and I put some olive oil in it, and I crush up before the party. I crush up 2 Fat Fighters. And when I talk about the Fat Fighters, I'll talk about how much I love them and kind of what Heather had just talked about when you take them and the time and stuff. And then I'll bring out this, and I'll give the example of, say you just went out to happy hour and had pizza and beer. Pretend that the water is like your body, water, and then the olive oil is like the fat and carbs from the pizza and beer that you just consumed. And then I'll bring out the crushed up Fat Fighters, show them, and then I'll pour them in. And this is just a visual example of what the Fat Fighters do in your stomach. And then I'll talk about the prickly pear cactus. So one of the main ingredients is prickly pear cactus. And what it does is forms a membrane around 30% of fat and 70% of the carbs that you just consumed. And then it does that in your stomach, and then you'll just eliminate it the next time you go to the bathroom. White Pants approved, super visual. I feel like everyone is always like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So that's it. Super easy.
Thank you. That one was a good one. That was. We both said, "Ooh, that was a good one." Like that was a good Fat Fighter demo. So, so the other thing I really want to do fast is I want to have Sherry Baden unmute herself. She's going to give you guys a quick little testimony about why she loves the Fat Fighters and how they've changed her life. So, Sherry, go ahead and share your quick story.
Okay, so it's so funny because I love the Fat Fighter demo too, but I don't do it because I'm not willing to use my Fat Fighters for it. So I always show them a YouTube video. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Sherry Baden. I'm in Farmington, New Mexico, and I am actually a brittle type 1 diabetic. So type 1 is the autoimmune disease. My pancreas does not function at all. I'm insulin dependent. And brittle, a lot of people think that that means that I'm non-compliant, but that's not what it is. It's an actual doctor diagnosis that makes my blood sugars incredibly difficult to control. And because of the carb blocker, it helps to regulate blood sugars. And so I went and I talked to my doctor, and he looked at the ingredients. He said, you know, there's nothing in here that's going to hurt you. Let's see what happens. So 3 months ago, my average in one day would be anywhere between 50 and 500, which is life-threatening. And a normal blood glucose range is 80 to 120. So I started using Fat Fighters again. I've been in the business for almost 3 months. And that was my first introduction to It Works about 4.5 years ago, was actually the Fat Fighters. So I started taking them again, and my average blood sugars now are 112 on a daily basis. I would have been able to tell you guys that I had not had a sugar over 200 for a month, but I forgot to take my insulin with dinner about 3 nights ago, and so my sugar was high, but it was strictly my fault. Right now, I'm having to adjust my insulins because my sugars are dropping so much. So I count carbs, and I used to take 4 units of insulin, 4 units of insulin for every carb that was in my meal. And so now I'm down to 3. My long-acting insulin, I took 20 units a night, and I'm now taking 17. So,
That's so awesome, Sherry.
It's
Can I ask a question?
When we say life-changing, I mean, this is truly life-changing. I mean, because this is my life, you know, and obviously as a type 1, you know, it's also known as juvenile diabetes. I've been a diabetic for a long time. I've never had this much control. I've shared my story with other people. I always make sure I let them know that I will send them the ingredients to share with their physicians. But I now have 3 type 2 diabetics who are on the Fat Fighters who are seeing the same results.
That's
and
incredible.
So it's mind-boggling, and I feel so good.
Real quickly, Sherry, if you guys have questions, just because we're on a schedule with Kay, go ahead and type them out in the chat on the right, and we can answer those questions for you either after or in the chat group. So we just want to make sure that Kay has enough time to hop on. So I appreciate that. But Sherry, I love that you shared that story because not a lot of people know about the Fat Fighters, about how it regulates your blood sugar levels. And everyone needs to know that because everybody knows somebody that's diabetic in their life. I'm not personally diabetic, but we all know somebody. So Sherry, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Yes, and congratulations, by the way, of going executive last month, and you're on your way to Ruby this month.
I love this company.
Yes. All right, guys. So loved hearing from Sherry. So a couple other things before we dive in a little bit more with some other topics. Make sure that you have an auto ship set up by the 24th of this month for a minimum of 80 BV, which means, bonus volume. So, I always recommend putting wraps and greens on the go on your auto ship because you can turn around and sell the wraps You can sell the greens individually if you want to, or give them away as samples. You cannot set up an auto ship after the 24th. So on the 25th, auto ships run, and you can't set one up. So make sure you have it set up. Now, if you can't set it up or you can't run it, then make sure that you have 150 in personal bonus volume by the end of the month, or you will not be commission qualified. So what is personal bonus volume? That is your own personal orders, and that's all of your loyal customer orders. So that's loyal customers that have already signed up that are ordering, and that's loyal customers that you have to now enroll. Make sure that you guys are always enrolling more. Don't just get 4 and go, oh, I got 4, I'm good. Okay, I'm done. No, you want to constantly always be trying to get more and more loyal customers. And then make sure you guys are checking the events that are in the It Works office when they do the weekly wrap up. So at the very end of the weekly wrap up, they have every event that's happening for the following week right there. You'll see them all. Okay. So make sure you're checking that out. And of course, the calls are also posted at the bottom of that. And you can go back and listen to last week's calls right there. So, and then I'll talk about it a little bit after, but make sure that you get your ticket for Sacramento One Team One Mission on Thursday, October 12th. Tickets are on sale for that. And I'm super excited. So, all right, guys, so I know you guys all love me, right? But you want to really hear from somebody really special, which is our ambassador, Kay Souter Dixon. So she is on, you guys, she's awesome. She's stepping away from a dinner that she's at to pour into us. So give her some love, and let's hear from Kay. Oh, let me unmute you. There you go.
Yay! Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm sitting in a restaurant right now and it's really dark. So I so apologize that it's so dark in here, but I'm hiding out in the corner. I am so excited. Heather, thank you for having me on. I want to really give you guys what you need tonight. And so I'll let you kind of, work that out of me. But I'll tell you what, I just left a wrap party and we had 30 some people there tonight. And we had a lot of guests in the room. And Laura and I shared the party pad, and it was just so brilliant. And, I wanted something that I wanted to share with all of you that, I've been a part of this journey for 8.5 amazing years. And I started this business doing wrap parties. I started in the homes. I started belly to belly. I started in gyms. I told them tonight I would do a party anywhere. I'd set up a table anywhere, a gym, a spa, a salon, a boutique, wherever I could really afford it, whatever was, most convenient and affordable for me, because I was just starting out in college. And I did a lot of wrap parties my first year, and I built a double diamond my first year doing wrap parties. And I said, you know what? I said to Heather and the team, I'm like where this team's going black diamond doing wrap parties. Like, we have got to, get back in the homes and get focused on belly to belly. And, Mom and I had this incredible experience together in Charlotte, North Carolina this past weekend. And we really realized while we were out in the field, we were blitzing, we were meeting new people. We spent 2 days shopping and enjoying some special time with a friend of mine. We were celebrating our birthdays, which mine's next Sunday. I'll be 30. Oh my gosh. But you know what? Everybody that we talked to, everybody with the exception of one person that we spoke to this weekend, had tried the wrap. Everyone else had seen it on Facebook, had heard of it, but hadn't been asked if they would try it. Didn't have a connection. And I thought, these people are saying they have friends that sell it. Well, I finally asked this one girl, I said, well, who's your friend? And she said, well, her name is Scarlett. And then she said, and her last name is, and she thought about it. And she said, I just can't remember. And I realized that she doesn't have a friendship with this person. This is like a social peer, someone that she knows on Facebook. And I realized that, I love social media. I love Facebook. I love Instagram. I build on social media too. But you guys, we're advertising for everybody else because of our posts, and our posts are great and they're wonderful, but are we asking enough? Posting is not asking. And I realized just being out in the field, none of these people have tried the product, and I feel like it's my responsibility and my job to go get them to use the product and put that product on them belly to belly. So I became Facebook friends with every single person that I met that I actually made a physical contact with, and now it's about the follow up and follow through. So, you know, Heather, you know this because you love to party just like I do. You love either a coffee shop party or an in-person party, so you know how important these are. And we know that this team is capable of getting back in their homes, because you know what, you guys, I'm going to go out here where it's not so loud. I will take a hair, skin, and nails customer all day long, right? I love a hair, skin, and nails customer. One customer, I'm just giving you perspective. But if I can walk in a room like tonight where there's 8 to 10 guests in the room, 8 to 10 guests, and they all sign up to be a loyal customer, well, I know that I can upsell them to greater products. In addition to that, I can potentially talk to them about the business and have that one-on-one connection, or book more parties because of it. And wouldn't you rather walk away from a party with 6 to 8 new loyal customers under your belt to build your team over one customer that you got from Instagram? Like, okay, keep the customer from Instagram, but go to a party too and get 6 to 8 in the person in home that you know that are all buying packages. And to me and Heather, like, you know, when we talk about this and we strategize on this, we realize the importance of these parties. And Heather, they're the way to go if you guys really want growth.
Absolutely. We just did we're actually just got done doing a sip and sample party, myself and, I don't know if you know yet, but Heather Almeida. And yes. And what's great is we did the sip and sample on Saturday, and it went so well. We said, let's just do it again on Monday because your table's already set up. And her customer that she got was Skinny Pack. And we both were like, we both were like, we haven't really sold Skinny Packs in forever, but Skinny Packs is what took us to Triple and Double Diamond. For those Skinny Packs, and add the greens on the go, because that's just the best package, you know. And we have other packages that are amazing, but like you said and Pam said, would you rather just sell the hair, skin, and nails, or would you rather sell a system or a Skinny Pack, you know? So yeah, parties are definitely where it's at.
Yeah, you know, I'm all about a party, and I'm all about all ways of building this. And do what I say, do what you feel your strength is. If your strength is social media, then that's wonderful. If your strength is belly to belly and in person, do that. Do a combination of it, because doing a combination of it, I feel like, is what's going to take everyone to the next level. And really, you know, we get paid on building volume for our organization. So you build volume by hustling, and you build volume by putting the product on more bellies. And I feel like we're missing out by not being in the field more. And I mean, all that tonight, I partied with Presidential Diamond Sarah Janney. She just got inducted into the Millionaires Club of It Works. This was her third wrap party.
Wow, third ever.
And she said to me, I have a fire under my belly, because she wants to go ambassador. She said, I have a fire under my belly right now because of what I just witnessed, and you better believe I'm going to be doing more parties. Her team was like, we need to be partying because we're not partying. And I thought, what an aha moment for everybody to see the power and the love and the strength behind them, because you know what, this company was built on wrap parties. It was, you know, in the beginning, that's all my mom was doing. We didn't have Facebook.
Yeah. It's awesome. I know we all got to get back into parties. And if you guys did not listen to the Show Me the Money call with Sherilyn and Ashley Sinclair, there were some great tips on there. Kay, I know you got to get going pretty quickly, but if you could just give us a little bit of, tell us what to expect like this weekend with Nashville Boot Camp, and then tell us about other things to maybe start expecting in October.
Okay, so, all right. So you guys, I'm so excited about this. I came inside because there was a car with loud music. All right, so I'm going to Nashville this weekend. So I know a lot of you are on West Coast. So I know that Nashville is completely out of your radar. However, for those of you that are East Coasters, there's still time. Get to Nashville. This is boot camp, and Nashville is a lot of fun. Every time we're in Nashville for boot camp, it's fiery. So this weekend is boot camp, which means corporate will be there, which means top leadership are going to be teaching from stage and really giving back from the white couch. But this weekend is, as I understand it, this weekend is going to be the launch of a new product line.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not saying it's a new product. I'm saying it's a new product line. And that's a big deal. So it's something different and unique, and not something we have at all right now. So, like, you know, we have a skincare line, we have a body slimming line, we have a lifestyle line. So just expect something really powerful and magical. So that's exciting. In addition to that, my mom did drop a huge hint to me that something else is coming that I can't say, but I'm so excited about, and something that's going to absolutely rock your world, something you're completely not expecting at all, completely not expecting, and is going to completely come from left field, but it's going to just blow your mind and really help you guys propel to the next level. So that's really exciting too.
I literally have chills right now, Kay. Like my legs, my arms. I'm like, oh my gosh.
This is the time, you guys. And in addition to that, you know, Heather and I got a chance to speak today. We Zoomed today with some of our team leaders, and we're going to be merging. We're merging our leadership. We're merging our team pages. We're going to bring you guys the best leadership you've ever experienced in this company, all across the board. Some have already merged and brought their teams on. So we're going to be bringing you tips from the top. We're going to be bringing you contests. We're going to be bringing you just the most powerful leadership you can imagine so that you guys can really go to the next level. And we're going to be rolling that out as October comes. And so just expect big things from us. We're going to be pouring into you more than we ever have with the fire that's in our belly. And you've got just exceptional leadership at your fingertips. So I say for this month, you guys, you need to rock out this month. You need to finish strong. You need to keep partying, keep hustling. You need to really set yourself up for the fall, because I was listening to a Tony Robbins recently, and he was saying for in business, he said, those of you that capitalize on what the fall and the winter have, these are seed planting seasons. Those that you realize that this is seed planting season win year. And that's so true of our business. He said, because, you know, I look back and promoted ambassador in November. November was a big time for me. And you guys, you need to look at what this season can bring for you. You've got parties you can host. You've got holidays coming up. You're going to be surrounded by more people than ever. The more people you're talking to, the more exposure you have out there. You know, I feel like a lot of you with the $9.99 kits, that was just brilliant. You know, you ran through a lot of your warm market. That warm market was warm because you made it warm. You made it hot. And now it's time to create a new list, a warmer market, a bigger list, and get out there in the field more than you ever have, so that when these things are announced and rolled out through the rest of the year, and when conference comes next year, you are on fire because you've planted all these seeds and you've done all the work to get there. And all you have to do is do the work. Repetition is what business mastery is all about. So the more you're repeating your steps to success, the more you're repeating what we know is belly to belly, is blitzing, is getting the wrap on people and really having that one-on-one connection, you're going to win throughout this season into next season. So we look forward to bringing you the heat. It's coming from us, and you're going to feel it, and we're going to do this together. So thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Kay. Go ahead and go enjoy the rest of your dinner. And we will be watching all over social media boot camps. I told everyone, like, follow this one. Make sure you're on It Works. Make sure you're watching Kay, watching Pam. And that way we'll be the first to hear of the big announcement.
We'll go live as much as we can, as long as the Wi-Fi and the service allows. So be looking out for us and posts, and we'll keep you updated all along the way.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kay.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Holy moly. Are you guys all like tingly and excited as much as myself right now?
What do we think it's going to be? What's the product line? Let's get some.
I know,
some
right?
thought.
I know. Go ahead and type out on the chat. Like, what do you guys think? Like, I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. I have no idea. I really have no idea. I know. I mean, just go ahead and you guys start that group chat. Energy bars. Yes, Tish. I'm thinking energy, acne care, something for kids.
Yeah, something for kids. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, because we really don't have that too.
Yeah.
Good one, Shauna. I've been really thinking about that.
Yeah. I'm just so excited. Fitness line. I think I have this inkling that it's going to be something with like energy, or Erica Cross says energy. I know we've had this BOGO going on for so long, and this BOGO has actually been extended. It says while supplies last. Now I would be,
unless they're reformulating it.
That's what I'm thinking, and I'm wondering if they're going to reformulate it with another line of energy. So I'm so excited. So I feel like we should just
Oh my
rally
God.
together, get like our teams on, on social media watching like crazy, and so we can be the first to announce. So, all right, guys, just before we finish, we wanted to talk about some ideas that we have to just kind of build our business and make it fun. I know some people are like, I'm just working. I'm posting, kind of bored. I'm just kind of, what can we do to just kind of get the fun back, right? So I want to I'm going to unmute Liz Brown, Double Diamond, and she's going to tell you guys about some of the things that we have coming up. And not everyone is local to us, but this is now going to be ideas for you guys to do with your team. So go ahead and take it away, Liz.
Hey everybody, I'm super excited. So if you guys are local to Sacramento, this Friday night, the 22nd, we're going to have some fun. And it's all about relationship building. This is not a training. This is not, let's sit on our phones and message. Not this night. This is all about friends and fun, because you know what? That builds the freedom, that builds the financial freedom, and that just builds the foundation with your business when you get together with your sidelines and your upline. So if anybody is local within driving distance, whatever that may mean to you, Sacramento, well, it's technically Roseville. I'm in Roseville. I'm opening my house from 7 o'clock till y'all leave. Like, I don't care. We can play and have some fun, and I'm super excited because it's Gives Back Week. We're also going to include a Gives Back supply drive. Our local church, Bayside Church, has an incredible serve weekend when they shut down their church for a whole weekend. There's no church services. They go out in the community and serve the community. And this last Sunday when we were at church, they are asking for supplies. They need help to make all of these projects happen. I mean, that's like hundreds of projects, thousands of volunteers that go into this weekend. And so I'm super excited. We thought, you know what, why not? We're getting together Friday night anyway. Why don't I post the list of what Bayside needs? Everybody bring it Friday night, and then I will turn it in that church. And it's things like granola bars and trail mix, blue painter's tape, paint trays, paper towels, sponges, garbage bags. So it's really cost effective. If you can only do a couple sponges, that's amazing. Anything counts. If you can do more, that's great. I'll post the list in our team page and in the event page. So if you guys have any questions, and because it's Nashville boot camp this weekend, if you guys can throw together a team event, get your team together, because the last boot camp I can't remember which one it was, the last one, we actually did an afternoon at my house and just got anybody that was around come and we watched the lives together. So it was super exciting when they announced the $9.99 kit, because we were all together and then we could start messaging right away. So if you have a team local to you on Saturday in the afternoon, get together and watch the lives together, because whatever these announcements are, they're going to be huge. And how much more fun it is to have the announcements be with somebody next to you. And then you guys can work together if you want. But we also encourage you to have your own fun night out with your local team. Invite sidelines, uplines. They don't have to necessarily be just your team. And we're all doing it together, because we know in the last 5 years that we've been in this business, one of the things we love most about this company are the relationships we've built. And we've built them from being at events or fun activities, because I don't know about you, but sometimes social media can get really lonely because it's you and a computer screen. So we want to get out from behind our phones, out from behind our computers. And of course, what a great opportunity to take some really cute pictures of us. Not at the moment, because I just got my hair done. So, but you know what I mean? You can get some great pictures, come dressed to impress, get some great pictures. And now you've got some great pictures of the friendship part of our business that you can post throughout the month upcoming. So anything else, Heather, you want to add?
Yeah, well, Liz, what I love is, I don't know about you, but I've been in the business, we've been in the business for 4 or 5 years. And I swear, you guys, I sign up more team members when I post my outings, when I post when I'm out doing that's fun with my team. There was one year where a few of us could not go to green carpet, so we went out and went bowling. There was a huge group of us that went bowling, and it was just so much fun. I remember we do barbecues. We've done brunch on Saturdays. We've done mimosa mornings. I mean, wine tasting. Yeah, we did the wine tasting, and people are watching you and they want to see, yes, they see you at Starbucks. They see you doing wrap parties, but they want to see that you are making this fun, and they're going to want to be a part of something fun. So if you are not local, or if you say you're like, I only have 2 people on my team, then the 3 of you get together and do a barbecue with your family. Go bowling, go do something. Just go to a movie together and take a picture beforehand, like, team retreat night, and just kind of just make it fun. And like talking about retreats, you guys, retreats can be big, they can be small, but this is a reason for you guys to run and get to Diamond, because I don't know if you guys have heard, but Kay is doing a Diamond and Above retreat in November for all of her diamonds in her entire organization. And Liz, tell them like what it's about, like, because we're trying to get there, right?
Yeah, we are trying to get there. So it's in Florida. It's on the beach in Sarasota. It's at Long Boat Keys Resort. And it is unbelievable. It's suites, and the suites sleep 6 to 8 people. So there's room to bunk up with your girlfriends and have a slumber party. And she is actually teaming up with Sarah Rankin. I don't know if you guys know who Sarah Rankin is. She's another ambassador that's local to Florida. And they actually happened to be checking out the same place at the same time. And they said, why don't we just do our team retreats together? And I went, that would be amazing. So not only are we learning from the leadership from our team, but now we're in, and Sarah's like top 20 in the company at least, right? Maybe top 15 now. I don't know. She is high up there with her team. And there has been big hints that Pam Sauter herself is going to come and hang out with us. Other people from corporate, probably Mary Beth. And they said that they are going to spoil us rotten, and that we have no idea the adventures that they have planned for us, that we won't even be spending much time in the room because there's going to be so much stuff to do together and just be poured into, learn the tips and tricks and get our mind right and get us ready for an explosive new year. So, yeah. I mean, this is just one of those benefits of Diamond and Above. And honestly, if you go Diamond this month or October, you would get an invite. So that's something to think about. If you go Diamond this month or next month, you can be invited as well. And it would be amazing to have everyone together.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
And don't count yourself out. If you're not Diamond, you're not. Heather, go and tell them real quick about your quick journey to Diamond.
So I was distributor in February. Yeah, February. Went Ruby in March, went Diamond in April. So I totally skipped over Emerald, and then 3 months later went Double Diamond. So basically went from distributor to Double Diamond in like 5 months. So anything is possible. Yeah. And even the month that I went Double Diamond, midway, that was green carpet. We were there, it was like mid of the month. I still had like $4,000 in volume I needed like the last day of the month, and I made it happen. So if you're distributor or Ruby or Buxton for Ruby, you can totally do Diamond in a month.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah. And when she says she did the 4,000, you guys, we rallied together with her entire downline, and we sat there. We went to Starbucks and we just sat there and messaged everyone that we knew. And then we went to a Mexican food place and kept messaging everyone we knew, because we're like, we need to eat, even though we didn't really eat. But you guys, it can be done. And you know what? If you don't make it to this retreat, then is this not more reason to get to Diamond so you can get to the next one? Or if at conference in February they do something for Diamonds and Above, do you want to be a Diamond and Above for conference and that event? So, I mean, it's definitely doable. So thank you so much, Liz, for sharing your excitement and, sharing that, this business is not just about work and it's not just wraps. It's about the friendships and the fun that come along with it. So awesome. Thanks, Liz. So lastly, just want to remind you guys that, yes, we do have One Team, One Mission, Sacramento, October 12th. I don't know about you guys, but when they announced One Team, One Mission, or I think it was in It Works You last year in LA, I went, you know what, that's a 6-hour drive. That's nothing. Like, mini road trip, I can drive down, it's a tax write-off, we'll make it fun. So if you guys are in SoCal and you're like, I really want to go, rally together with your teams. Yes, it's a Thursday, but maybe you can take Friday off and then make it a long weekend, So the tickets are only $12. So that is like nothing. And then come up here, we'll have some fun. Maybe we can go to dinner before or dinner after. Maybe we can go blitzing together. We did that at our last mini boot camp. We went blitzing with Aspen in the parking lot of Target, and it was a blast. And then we went out to dinner. So again, another way to show you guys how much fun we have. So. All right, guys, so we've had you on for about almost 45 minutes, so we took a little bit longer, but we just needed Kay to pour into us, and I'm just so excited about everything that's about to happen. And just stay positive. When you guys feel like you're getting in this, downward, or you're feeling like things aren't happening, get with a sideline, get with an upline, and just go have fun. Go put a wrap on somebody, go have coffee, go bowling, just go out and have fun. So, all right, guys.
Stay consistent. Stay consistent with talking about your business. I know when I feel stuck, I always look within first before I start looking at what else is happening. And it's usually because I'm not doing what I was doing before. So parties I've lacked on the parties, and just even getting back into that, and even just hosting these for my team, I'm now building more loyal customers. So always look within and ask yourself, what are you not doing that you used to do? So.
Yes. Ashley Sinclair, you guys just said on the Show Me the Money call that she realized from January to July, she had only done 3 parties in that time period. So from January to July, only 3 wrap parties, and she kicked her butt into gear, and she ended up doing 11 parties in 7 days. And she's on fire, and she made it to Surf and Turf because of that. And so, just get out of whatever you're feeling and just have fun again, get back to work, and stay consistent with the calls and the Zooms and wrap parties and everything we have to offer. Same time, same place next Monday, 7 o'clock. And after next week, we might be changing things up. Like Kay said, we're merging. We're doing some really exciting things. So just be on the lookout. So thank you guys so much for being on. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.